Hey fam, what's up? This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. So you want to be a singer? Why you want to do that? Okay, so I'm doing a few vlogs today, and I'm probably going to post them in separate weeks. But what did I want to call this vlog anyway? Oh man, I forgot already. It's called Develop a Thick Skin, or Toughen Up. And why do I say that? Well, I was kind of on, you know, I watch some of the videos on YouTube. I watch a lot of the videos on YouTube. And I was commenting on one of them about Donna Summer. I think it was American Idol when the girls did Donna Summer in Fantasia's year. And I was commenting, you know, that I had met Donna at a show that I did, and it was actually a reception, a wedding reception, you know, and the girl who had to do, you know, her music, like Last Dance and Hot Stuff and all that, she was very nervous because, you know, Donna was there at the table, you know, and we had to perform her songs and stuff like that, and we got to meet her and all that good stuff, and it was really wonderful. And I was saying, you know, how nice she was, and I joked that maybe she was drunk, you know, but whatever. But somebody wrote on there, they were like, oh, why you lying? If you did that, then I don't think she said something like performed with Mariah Carey in my bathroom or something like that. And I was like, why do people even go through that? Why, you know, my thing is that reality is so much more interesting than fantasy. You know, when you're making stuff up, I mean, sometimes stuff just comes from off the wall and stuff. But the stuff that happens in New York, you can't make up. I mean, you just can't. And this is why I say develop a thick skin or toughen up. Because if you're going to be in this business, all kinds of things are going to happen to you that, you know, the regular, everyday, run-of-the-mill Joe, it just doesn't happen to them. You know, you're going to be on an audition and you're going to meet, you know, one of the American Idol finalists or something. You're going to be hanging out at a club and you're going to run into, or you're going to be singing somewhere and maybe somebody famous there will be watching you, you know. And the best thing to do is take pictures. If you can, you know, get it all down, you know. But when you're telling people these things and stuff like that, sometimes they will get jealous, you know, and they'll be like, you know, oh, you didn't, you know, but don't get upset about it. You know, it's your life. And in living your life, you need to just be who you are and do what you do. Yeah. But also with Toughen Up, I was thinking about a bunch of other things also. You know, because you get a lot of critiques from people and stuff, and people will talk to you and they say, oh, I didn't like that, or, you know, you should really go. I think I just got one not too long ago. I did a At Last, and I felt like singing At Last because I went to see Cadillac car and I sang it and I put it up on the net, you know, just doing my thing. And somebody came on there and said, you should go listen to Celine Dion's version and mimic her because that wasn't the move, or something like that. I'm like, well, if you didn't enjoy it, that's fine, but don't tell me what I need to go do, what you need to go do. Is maybe you go listen to Celine Dion, you know, you put it up and show me how to do it. Because more than likely, you know, I looked at this person's profile, and more than likely this person can't even sing. But they got the nerve coming on my video talking about they didn't like, you know, and I should go, and it's not, you know, and it's like, wow, why are people the way they are? I just don't understand it all the time. But I think a lot of it sometimes is jealousy. And sometimes it's just people want to be hateful and they want to try to hurt your feelings, or they're in a bad mood and someone has hurt their feelings, so they want to kind of bring you down. And you have to learn just to pass that stuff over. You know what you have. You know who you are. If you have coaches and teachers and you're doing auditions and all that good stuff, you know if you're doing well or if you're not doing well. If you've gotten contracts and you're making money doing what you're doing, then you don't have to worry about what somebody says that's sitting at home in front of their, you know, computer watching watching what you're doing. You don't have to worry about that. And some of the people that I know that aren't that great, who are out there doing that thing, if you tell them they're no good, they'll look at you like you're dirt and be like, please, yeah, I'm making money in this, you know. And that's what it comes down to, because some of the best people aren't even in the business. Some of the best singers, you know, aren't even doing this for a living. They aren't making any money at it. You know, and some of the people who aren't so great are there at the top and they're doing their thing. So you can't really be hating on people. But if you are a performer, you are an artist, and you care about your work, you have to get a thick skin, and you have to realize that not everybody's going to like what you do, no matter how wonderful it is. You know, I did the Mariah Carey song for YouTube Idol, and someone who I work with actually was like, oh, I didn't like that too much because of all the riffs and runs and all this different stuff. And I was like, have you listened to Mariah's version? And he was like, well, I don't like her either. And it's like, you don't like Mariah Carey? Oh, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have worked with you if I didn't, you know, no, I'm just kidding. But I mean, it's like, you don't like Mariah Carey. How can you not like Mariah Carey? You know, but there are people who don't. So, you know, having to say that, she's very famous, and I'm sorry, she's very talented. She writes her stuff. She's a wonderful vocalist. She's a beautiful range. She's a wonderful woman. And I feel like, how in the world could you not like this person? But there are people who don't. So naturally, there are going to be people who don't like little old me, you know? So it shouldn't bother you. You should take those comments and say, okay, and move on. And if you're going to be in any business, in any job, doing anything, there's always going to be people who are going to be hating on you. There are always going to be people who don't like what you do. There are always going to be people who are going to be jealous and are going to tear you down. What you have to learn is to have a thick skin, listen to that, and pass it off. Just boom, pass it over. Don't get upset about it. Don't let it eat into your psyche. Don't let it bring you down. Okay? Listen in one ear and out the other. And this is good constructive criticism. In one ear and out the other, and move on. Because you know probably more than anybody else what your weaknesses are. And if you are working on those and you are continuing to grow as a person, as an artist, as a performer, then that's what it's really about. All right, peace and love.